right, let's get it. What's up, everyone? AJ Rich Crypto here. It is Tuesday, March 5th. It's already March. What the hell is happening in this year? It's flying by. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got OG Backroad Crypto Bootleg. That's a whole lot of a name. SDog21, Mauricio Gonzalez, Armel, Allen, Kiki, Kimu, Mookie, Tristan, Brian, Kenan, Hawkeye. How you guys doing? Jasper, good to see you guys. Good morning. Good morning. We're here. We're ready. We're here to talk some crypto. Got a bunch to talk about. Man, I am not feeling the best. I've been sick for like a week, and I thought I was past it. And today I woke up and I was like, I don't want to talk about crypto. And then I woke up, I had an immense amount of caffeine. Like shout out to my coffee cup here. I did a pretty sick sticker job on this coffee cup. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty proud of. I like the Rick and Morty with the skateboard is Morty. I think that's my favorite sticker in the world. That's tattoo worthy. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Let's keep it going here. So, man, Bitcoin has no chill. Bitcoin has no chill whatsoever. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Oops, wrong thing. 68.8 right now. Bitcoin. 68. Ethereum. 3,800. BNB 420. 420. Solana 137. XRP just I don't feel like it. I can't kick the ball today. I'm just gonna sit over here, stay in seventh. It's going to be fun. Cardano, 77 cents. Remember, everybody, there was a point in time, it was a little while ago, I said, keep a close eye on the race between Cardano and XRP because Cardano has a smaller supply and a smaller market cap. There was a point in time when they were both the same price. And I said, Cardano will win the race in price, the foot race with XRP. It's a smaller cap and a smaller supply. All right. And that kind of was right there. I actually kind of held a little bit more Cardano than XRP for that reason, because it's going to run faster. And it has 77 cents to almost 65 cents. Dogecoin, 18 cents. Shiba has been rocking. Meme season alive and well right now. Definitely will take a look at that in a little bit as well. I'm always down to clown with some meme coins. I always got a couple G's on the side to throw into the meme race. Why not? Especially when it is popping off like this. We got Polygon 113, ICP 15 hasn't really woke up yet. I mean, a little bit, but nothing crazy. I think ICP has some room to run a little bit. Filecoin just under $10. I like Arweave more, but I still think that's probably a buy. Bitensor woke up a little bit. Tau. I kind of slept on this coin. I missed it on this one, but I see the narrative for sure. But there's also a lot of coins with much smaller market caps that definitely have a long route. I mean, this one's already at 4.5 billion. Not saying you missed it, but you definitely missed the initial run up on that coin. Near definitely been one I've been trying to accumulate a little bit more. HBAR above 12 cents. Absolutely love that. VeChain just under 5. Flying out on Thursday to go see the UFC fight, the press conference, all the thing with the VeChain crew. Very excited to hang out with them. And obviously VeChain has been one of my good picks, not because I'm friends with them, because they're, what they're building is actually pretty punk rock. And it has a lot more visibility than other coins in crypto when you consider the UFC partnership. Pepe decided to wake up. I remember looking at Pepe a couple weeks ago. It was outside of the top 100. Outside of the top 100, has pumped 242% in the past week. Not bad for the Pepe crew there. Absolutely love to see that. The graph sitting at 30 cents. Was it like 32, 33? I've been continuing to buy the graph. Consistently has been one of my consistent buys. Bonk has ran back up a little bit. Algorand, here we go, almost at 26 cents. Algorand's well above 25 cents. You know what that means is that Algorand has got above the breakout point of the cup and handle. We'll take a look at that chart in a little while. I'm going to run through a handful of charts that I've had my eye on today at the second half of the show. And also, if anybody wants any portfolio ratings, it is Tuesday. I would be more than happy to rate your portfolio if you want. Quant 130. Now everybody was talking last week, Quant's so boring to hold. And I said, yeah, but it did run up to 152 Christmas time, and it's sitting at like 103 now. it's probably going to, move at least up into that value range. Well, it already has started doing that. Quant is at 130. And, I do, Quant is about 10% of my portfolio. I'm pretty big on that project long term. I think one day we're going to blink and it's going to be at a couple $100. Arweave up 74 on the week. We talked about this one in a couple different videos. I know a bunch of people have messaged me like, oh man, thanks for the Arweave call. I got you. And a very similar story with the Phantom call, 48% on the week. I was talking about this way before that 48% came. Phantom has always been a coin I have my eye on. I understand how it moves. It was one of my most profitable leverage trading coins, long in 21 and short in 22. I've made a lot of money trading Phantom. I understand how it moves. And, when there's a trade with Phantom, you guys will certainly know about it. The Sandbox also woke up. That's another cup and handle situation. I'm sure we can take a look at that chart in a little while. Let's take a quick look at the gainers and the losers here to isolate that volatility. Volatility is a word people are afraid of, but you shouldn't be afraid of it if you're really trading, because you need that volatility. You need it. All right. So this is the top 1,000. We got the white rhinoceros. Man, I actually like looking at the winners and losers in the top 1,000 sometimes, just because it's fun. Oh man, dog whiff down 17, which is interesting. It's about to get listed on Binance. Grok down 21, Wojak down 26, Maga down 20, Floki down 17. A lot of those meme coins been taking a little dent after running so hard. Of course, they're going to come back down just a little bit. That does make complete sense. All right, let's zoom in, look at the top 300, and then look at the top one. Wow, Luna. The comeback of the lunatics. The lunatics making a comeback, bro. I like to see it. 65% up. Myro 51. Shiba Inu up 30%. We talked about Shiba in the cup and handle video. I've been known that Shiba was about to rip. Sitting pretty heavy market cap, $22.3 billion market cap for Shiba. That's a pretty dense market cap, especially, for a meme coin. Congratulations to that community. They have been doing pretty good things. ICB has woke up a little tiny bit, nothing crazy, about 14%. Urine Finance. This is one that used to be real big. Now I don't really know what's happened to it, falling outside of the top 200. But hey, it's still worth $10,000 a coin. It's up 10%. Maybe that'll be worth looking at. Maybe. Let's look at the top 100. Let's look at all the safe coins we like to talk about. The coins with the biggest communities. The coins with all the street cred. All right. Dog Whiff, Bonk, Floki, Pepe. 4 of the top 5 losers, all meme coins. Gala down 6. VeChain down 5. Unfortunate. The graph just falling under 30 cents. Hate to see that. I know I have a lot of money in the graph. Shiba, eCash. Damn, look at eCash, 52%. Theta. Wow, Theta ran again. Stop. No. Theta. Share this tab instead. Oh, wow. Look at that, everybody. Oh, wrong thing. Let me get rid of this RSI. We gave it a little RSI lesson on the show yesterday. Damn. Okay. So look at, I'll zoom out to the daily and kind of explain this. So here's the cup and handle on Theta. It was actually the first cup and handle coin we talked about in the video. All right. So I'll kind of draw it for you. Here's the cup. There's the handle. And then, for the measured move, you draw from that space down to roughly the bottom and you pull that up here. All right. That's how you measure a move. And that is this. All right. There's the measured move. In about 1 day's time, Theta made it all the way up. At the time when I did the video, Theta stopped here. Theta was just about the measured move right there. Stopped right around there. At the time. Okay. Now, Theta, oh man, it kept going. Look at this. Theta is up 31% since that, almost at $3 per Theta. Just for the record, you could have bought Theta at 57 cents back in October. That's pretty crazy. Dude, Theta, man, is 470%, up 412%. Not bad. Not bad for Theta. It's one of those coins, man. I don't, I've never really been big on it. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know what it is. Some coins kind of speak to you, some coins kind of don't. And when a coin, even if it has news, if a coin just doesn't vibe with you, like, I don't know what it is, but like, I've slept on a couple coins, and Theta certainly was one of them, man. It's hard to not look at the Bitcoin chart right now. I know this looks really messy on the screen here because I have all the support resistance levels drawn up. This is a 2-hour chart on Bitcoin, and it did not really spend much time between 50,000 64,000, kind of ranged in here for a second, spit right up, got rejected at the support resistance level, which is previous all-time high. I saw on some exchanges it did momentarily touch 69, right, very close to it. Some exchanges showed it, some exchanges didn't. And now in the 2-hour chart, we are kind of curving back. Green dot on market cipher B. So, is Bitcoin going to end up in 70,000 range today? I don't see why not. Let's take a quick look at the dual band strength index. Yeah, nothing crazy on the DBSI. It's super overheated on the 4-hour. But that's normal. When things run, you kind of sometimes got to ignore the RSI. For instance, back here, if you were looking at if you were selling just off the idea of the RSI and being overheated and you sold here, you made a big mistake. You know what I mean? Because, although it temporarily fell a very small amount, it kept moving in a big way to the tune of 40% in the next, 24 days. So, you can't totally rely just on one indicator, with that indicator being the RSI in this scenario. But you get my point. Man. So this is wild right now. This is absolutely wild. Going to go back to some of the gainers and the losers. Optimism, 12%. Yeah. Wow. I was looking at optimism at $4 over the weekend. It's already at 440. That's crazy, dude. Man, crypto is just rocking right now. I love to see it. These are the days, everybody. These are the days. We got to be maximizing, working overtime, doing whatever we can to buy as much crypto as we can, because we know that now is the time to really get going. If you haven't already been in there. We got a $2 super chat from Ken and Hinton. AJ, can you take a quick look at TIA? Yeah, I can. Let me check the chat for a minute here. What's going on with the SUI continuing to cool off? Can you check the chart? Yeah, I'll take a look at that one too. I've been wondering that as well. Mark Capwell asks, AJ, what's your guidance to take or close a 10x to 25x leverage trades? Well, whatever your goal is going into the trade, if you're trying to make 30%, trying to make 20%, when you hit your goal, get out. If you're doing one of those things where you're kind of moving with the trade, like say you go to sleep, say you have a stop loss, you go to sleep, the trade is still open. This scenario happens all the time. And, you wake up and the trade's way higher than you thought it would be, to the tune of 5%, but you're 10x'd out. So you're up 50, So in those cases, and let's say you didn't plan it, you didn't have a certain amount of money you wanted to make, you didn't have a goal going into the trade. What I would do, I would just move my stop loss up well into profit and maybe put it just below a support resistance level. Because say if here, I'll show you on a chart, not with my hands. Say you're in this trade, Mark, and where's my wrong tab? Okay. So say, what I would do, say I went to sleep here. Say I went to sleep right here. Okay. And I was just trying to, get out here, and I didn't have a limit, So trade rips up, 26%, 25%. Well, if I had that happen, I would take profits. But my point here is that say I would probably set my stop loss. I would move my stop loss up to maybe right below that line. So it would have to lose support resistance for me to lose the trade, because the trade could come down, touch, and go. So I would set it below support resistance so if you get stopped out, you're still in the trade, you're still alive, and you win no matter what. So move that stop loss up if you're trying to manage a trade in one of those scenarios. But generally, my guideline to take profits is to plan before the trade started. And then once, I'm in the trade and I hit the goal, get out of the trade. It's kind of about planning before, if that makes sense. So that's always the way to go. Okay. All right. So let me get my chart. I have an immense amount of schedule, crazy schedule for the next 2 days. You know, I'm smashing about a week and a half worth of work into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because I'm flying out to Miami tomorrow. Flying out to Miami Thursday. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to live stream on Monday or not. And I'm going to have content for you guys while I'm gone. For sure going to have content for you guys while I'm gone. And I might do like an impromptu stream in Miami. You know, haven't fully decided yet, but obviously trying to keep the ball rolling. I'm going to finish up my Cardano price prediction today. For sure, Cardano price prediction is finished today. Probably will come out tomorrow or the next day. Today, I'm putting out the Algorand interview that I did last week. I have not put that video out yet. So, you know, I do have a bunch of content to put out today. Hawkeye, can you explain margins when trading futures? Okay, so the charts I'm looking at, I know SUI was one, TIA was the chart. Yeah, TIA. Okay, TIA, margins, futures, explanation. Okay. Frosty Divine, let's meet up in Miami, bro. Yeah, I mean, send me a message. I'll get a coffee. Can you look at the H bar chart? Seems to be lagging behind, bro. No, it's not. It's just not a meme coin. Okay, like H bar is not lagging behind. Chill. Don't forget to move to the new building. I know, Eric. You just called me out. Eric in the chat, everybody. He said, don't forget to move to the new building. J Chains, look at this shit. J Chains is gone. Look. It's nothing's there anymore. He's just gone. And I just have everything I own here. Yeah, I'm not. I told Ben, I was like, man, like I don't have time. Like I'm going to the UFC. Like I'm gonna move next week. He was like, I don't care. I was like, all right, cool. So there's that. I am alone in the studio for sure. I am all alone in the studio for sure. Yeah, definitely. We got 240 people in the house right now. Shout out to our mail. Make sure you guys smash the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Really, really appreciate that. I've been kind of working my way up, getting close. You know, I think I'm past 12.5 now. But yeah, slowly but surely working on it. I definitely am focusing on getting more pre-recorded videos out. That has been kind of, you know, really tough with the other things I'm doing with, you know, this as well. And I'm making that more of a priority. I've learned that, you know, the live stream is really good to kind of like keep the audience I have, but the other videos, that's what gets you the followers for sure. I mean, I don't really get that many followers from just the live stream. I get followers from when I put out good videos. Like when I put out the Solana price prediction, I got like, you know, 800 followers in like a week or something like that. So it's those kind of things that I really need to zoom in on. But hey, one day at a time. Definitely been learning. Nothing but a thing. All right. So okay. So I got my list here. SUI, TIA, margins, futures. There was something on my mind. I was stalling because there was something I forgot about and I was trying to remember what the hell it was. And I remember now. One second. This tweet right here. OMG, guys. OMG. This. I said, so it's over. It's complete. This tweet is over. I said, for every like this post gets, I will buy that many dollars in HBAR. Every retweet is worth $2, but every comment subtracts $10 because I don't give a what you think. H Barbarians make me pay for this one. Snapshot at 9 a.m. tomorrow. So I actually I forgot that part of it. The 9 a.m. snapshot, and I actually took the snapshot at like 9:30 or something. So I will give you guys the total. I want to tally this up. All right, so here it is on my phone. I took the screenshot at 9:15 in the morning on this. At the time, there was 45 comments, 45C, 207 retweets, and then 942 likes on that. So let's do the math on how much HBAR I have to buy. Calculator right here. There's my calculator. So we got to go 207 times 2 plus 942 equals, so 1356. So, oh man. So if it wasn't the comments, guys, you guys messed me up. So 1356. So and there's 45 comments. So 450. So 1356 subtracted by 450. The comments hurt me. The comments hurt me. Buying $906 in H bar. 906. There we go. There we go. I did it. I like doing tweets like that. They're fun because, I plan on buying a bunch of crypto anyway. It is the beginning of the month, kind of had some things come in from, videos I did from the past, YouTube money, stuff like that. And I've been trying to work on some DCA. So I like doing posts like that. Like, hey, if you do this, this, and this, I'll ship this much money. So $906 is the total tally there. Wanted to make it official. All right. Also, a lot of people asked what about the last. I know I might have mentioned this for a minute yesterday, but where's the damn button? There's the damn button. I did a thing where I bought $1,000 in crypto with $100 into a bunch of altcoins and then $100 in Bitcoin. I had some people message me yesterday about like what the total of that was. The winner was already messaged and sent $100 in AGIX. And where is they're right here. And FET actually has passed AGIX now. I just kind of left them open for now. I am going to circle back and maybe do like another one. I might like take the profits out of this and make another one. But basically what I did, I bought $100 in 10 altcoins and then $100 in Bitcoin. And I kind of like wanted to see how they would perform. Just like kind of a snapshot portfolio, kind of a race competition type thing. Singularity Net actually won at the end of the month, but FET has since passed Singularity Net. Singularity was above 300 at one point. Render 152, Algorand 143, followed by Near, then Bitcoin, all very close. I mean, Algorand has outperformed Bitcoin since I started this thing, about a month ago. That is good to see because some things have not outperformed Bitcoin with SUI, which is a chart someone wanted me to look at, kind of lagging behind. At the time, that was the only loser. And also there was Phantom on this list as well. But I ended up buying a lot more Phantom on PHEMEX. There are some coins I hold in native wallets. I hold a bunch of Algorand in DeFi and Para. I hold a lot of HBAR and Hashpack, and you cannot spot buy HBAR on PHEMEX, unfortunately. Same with VeChain, but you can leverage trade VeChain and HBAR on PHEMEX, which is pretty funny as well. So I kind of wanted to tally up, how much I made on that. So FET would be 193 profit, AGIX would be 186 profit, Render would be 52. I'll go 44. I know this is a couple days late from when I did it, but it's still just for the fun. 41 on that, 30 on Optimism, 19 on INJ. I think INJ is going to have a pump here pretty soon. Same with Avalanche. INJ and Avalanche have both lagged behind so hard. And then subtract, $14 on SUI. And then there was the Phantom that was up 30. I think it was up $32 at the screenshot. Yeah, so I put $1,100 into this and made $636 on this little thought experiment that I did. So that's fun. I think I'm gonna do another one. Maybe we'll do like maybe you guys can help me pick. Actually, let's do that now, and then I'll do the questions and the charts and everything. All right, this is what I'm doing, everybody. I'm going to buy. Chauncey, you're late, but I'm not mad at you. I'm not even going to write you up because you're late. I'm not going to call your parents. You're not in detention. You're late. Just sit in the back of the class and sleep it off. Okay. All right. This is what I'm going to do. I like doing I buy $100 in Bitcoins. I buy $100 in 10 altcoins every month and see who outperforms who, just because like when you do it, you can obviously look at the chart and see what outperforms what. But when you buy $100 and you see like when you actually have the skin in the game and you see it fluctuate, it hits you different than following the chart. And that's why I do this. So what I'm doing is I'm going to have to do what only coins that are on PHEMEX. So starting right here, right now, the coins that I see pop up is what I'm going to buy. Because I would do MAGA, but MAGA is not on PHEMEX. That's the point. So Quant is one. If CKB is on PHEMEX, I'll do it. I don't think WIF is on PHEMEX either. It might be on PHEMEX actually. So when ABT, Doge, ADA, ADA. I already got Quant, Avalanche, INJ. Your mom, LOL. Whiff is on PHEMEX. Okay. Filecoin, Flux, Uni. Jasmine, ICP. Okay. I think I have more than 10 here, but if something's not on there, I'll go to the next coin. That's why I wrote more than I needed. And CAS. Yeah, perfect. Okay. I have more than enough coins. I will do that later on. And I will do another little giveaway for you guys on Twitter. I will keep track of that. Awesome. So yeah, actually, let's take a quick little look at what can you spot buy on PHEMEX, because I know that some of my faves are not there, unfortunately. Just HBAR and VChain. I mean, but everything else, there is a lot of obviously. All right, what do we got here? What do we got? We got Bitcoin, we got Pepe ripping. I bet Pepe is probably an interesting leverage trade right now because it has moved so much. Doge 17, Solana, Ethereum, Polkadot, ADA, Phantom. Oh man, I want to buy more Phantom. I should just buy $1,000 in Phantom right now. I think I might do it. LDO, Avalanche, the Graph. I'm telling you guys, the PT coin, the PHEMEX coin is going to do so well. It's going to do so well. Like, you guys don't understand. Think KCS, the BitGet coin, BNB, the exchange tokens rip every time. CRO, they rip. And PHEMEX is becoming and has been a massive exchange, and they just launched PT not long ago. I'm telling you. Mark, write this down. When AJ said that PT is amazing, it was at 74, almost 75 cents. To clip that and come talk to me in a year. BNB, Uni, MKR, Engine. I think Engine's probably one that I'm going to circle back on. I think it probably still has a little bit of potential. I'm looking for like the newer coins that it listed, because they do really do a good job keeping track of like the newer coins coming. Okay, Whiff. There it is. Whiff is on PHEMEX. Hell yeah. Okay, I'll definitely put that in my $100 thing. We got Bonk. I know that was on the list as well. Ape Coin, that was a cup and handle chart. Luna, LUNC Classic anyway. CVX, XLM, BAT. Remember BAT? Everybody, BAT was a fun coin. Algorand, Render. Yeah, I mean, dude, this is just all the coins you can buy spot on PHEMEX. I'm talking like way better than Coinbase. Way better than Coinbase. It's actually pretty ridiculous. I'm still going, by the way. Jasmine. Okay, you can buy Jasmine here. That's cool. Maybe I'll put that one in there as well. Wow. Dude, PHEMEX rocks. PHEMEX absolutely rocks. I'm not going to lie. Shout out to PHEMEX. If you haven't signed up yet, click the link down below in the description. Get yourself signed up for PHEMEX. I'm feeling pretty little crazy right now. I might mess around. Share this tab instead. 69. Amount $1,000. Come on. Why can't I click you? Buying $1,000 in Phantom for the streets. Confirm. Boom. There we go. And just like that, we're done. That's how it's done. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Wanted to cop some Phantom real quick. I think I'm telling you guys, this one's going to do really well. I'm not going to lie. Awesome. Had to cop some Phantom on the show. Okay, Chris, AJ, do U.S. residents need a PAL ID to use PHEMEX? Good question. No, you don't. Do you need to VPN? Yes. Should you always VPN anytime you're trading crypto, even on Coinbase? Yes. A VPN is the baseline for using your head, protecting yourself in crypto. You should always use a VPN. Like it's that simple. Like anytime right now, I have a VPN on. Okay. Use a VPN. It's not rocket science. Use a VPN, but you don't need the KYC. If you want to get, and even without, and then they would like you to KYC, but you don't have to. All right. And even without KYC, you can still take off a lot of money every day. I forget the exact number, but it's like above $100,000 or something like that. It's pretty high number. It's not like messing you up if you're not KYC. So basically, like you can leverage trade, you can margin, you can do all the things without KYC on PHEMEX. You can spot trade, everything. And the thing is with the VPN, once you sign up and have an account on PHEMEX, then if you forget to use your VPN, you're not getting locked out. It's only for when you sign up. Once you sign up, you're good. You should always have your VPN on to protect yourself. But once you sign up, if you forget to use your VPN and you log into PHEMEX, it's not going to mess you up. I don't know why it works like that, but it does. And that's why I like to use it, because you don't need the KYC. That's what's up. I believe in that. So sign up for PHEMEX down below. There you go. I was checking up on the chat really quick. Yeah, there you go, Chris. Link down below, my friend. And PHEMEX doesn't crash like Coinbase. Great point, Mike Lowry. Coinbase has been freaking me out lately. It's been freaking me out. I really hate to see that. Really hate to see that. Nothing but crypto. Not true. No, it doesn't. It does not lock you out. I literally just did it on my phone like a minute ago. Okay, let's check this out. VPN. I use pure VPN. I'm trying to get a VPN sponsorship for the show. I'd absolutely love that. All right, so here you go. Not connected. Not connected. All right. We'll go over here. Go to PHEMEX. Okay. And look, I'm in PHEMEX, and I'm not locked out. I'm not locked out. So there you go. You don't get locked out. All right. Bitcoin crashing hard. No way. Really? Let's talk about it. Share this tab instead. Boom. All right. Okay. I mean, not crashing. I mean, that's a little bit of a. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty fair, actually. And we're only talking, 4% in an hour? I mean, for Bitcoin, that's a pretty fast move, to be honest with you. I'm hoping that was the wick right there. I'm really hoping that we hold this line right here. This level is at 64.877. Would really like to hold that level for Bitcoin. We've kind of come down here and tested. I mean, like, it's not like this hasn't already happened. If you look at the price action right here, kind of a similar setup. We came up, we crossed over, we had a couple heavy candles down, and we worked our way back up. Couple heavy candles down, work our way back up. I'm hoping that if we hold that 64 SR support resistance level, I'm not too worried. Yeah, there is a lot of selling pressure at 69K, but I feel like once we get through that, well, Leg Bite and the other guy, I'm telling you guys that I'm on the team. I'm on the team. Okay. And it doesn't, if it has happened before, it's not happening anymore. Okay. I'm not going to just stay here and spew things that I think. If I say something like you're wrong about that, that's because I know. All right. So, not the case. All right. Can you please look $2 super chat? Can you look at Flare and Prime? Okay. We'll put those on the list as well. Do need to get to my little list over here. So there's that. I have so many sticky notes, man. Sticky notes everywhere. Okay. Flare, Prime. Okay. Here we go. Let's go to the charts. And there's 367 people in the house. Thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure you smash the like button if you haven't already. All right, we're going to go to SUI first chart that was requested, SUI. And what is happening to Bitcoin is happening to other projects right now. You kind of just that heavy wick down on the 12-minute chart. Completely normal. Everybody, this happens. Kind of think about, how hard Bitcoin has ripped in the past little while. Of course, there's a lot of pressure at, the previous all-time high. Bitcoin has never gone higher than it has. and we're fighting at that level right now. So we're going to get some things where we get up there and we're going to hit a bunch of sell orders. We're going to hit a bunch of sell orders. Every time we get up there, there's going to be another sell order, and it's just going to keep bouncing down off that level until the point everyone looks around and says, all right, let's go. And then we will go past 70,000 and continue on. I think $100,000 Bitcoin. I mean, I would really hate to see a scenario where Bitcoin gets a slightly lower high. That would suck, or a double top type idea. I really don't want to see that. I would really, even if Bitcoin say crashes to I don't know, 50,000, 55,000, I would still have liked to seen it go to 73 first. So it kind of sets that structure for going up higher, if that makes sense. So all right, so SUI also losing a support resistance level right now as we speak. Did sort of do this before. All right. Actually, the last time it was here. So it's actually flirting with that one right there. Let's look at like a 4 hour and see what's really going on here first. Okay. So SUI obviously, had a pretty ridiculous run up, even from, say January 8th to the local top, February 13th, about 179% to about $2. And then we kind of spent some time, ranging here between $2.48. 148, and let's kind of look at a little bit of this action going on, a little downtrend going on here, something like that. Oop, didn't draw that correctly at all. We are like still very much within the realm of this downtrend here, so this is not out of character. It is pretty far down in the momentum oscillator, but it did red dot right there. Unfortunately, a 16 negative 5 on dual band strength index. It is one of my favorite market cipher indicators. It literally will give you a number, like right here on the 2 hours, a 19 -5. And so the top number. So if the chart's going down, if the top number, where it is 19 here, is below a 14, that means like a pretty strong degree of certainty. And if the bottom number is like a -5, that's the lowest it can go. I'm pretty sure it's like a 26 to -5 is the range. I might be wrong about that, but what I know is anything above a 14 for the top number, if the chart's going down, that means high degree of certainty it will continue going down. All right, so say a chart is going up. You'd want to see like a -5 for the top number. And then if you see anything other than a 14 for the bottom number for the charts going up, that means it's probably going to continue to go up. So I don't completely rely on the dual band strength index, but I really do like the indicator to use as a factor of confluence. That can kind of compared with Mark RSI, Market Cipher B, stuff like that. So so this is kind of dangerous how if you look at where this support resistance level came from on SUI, this one wick right here, couple tests over here, time and time again, that's where that support resistance level came from. And now, it is obviously flirting on that level, but it is kind of, hiking up through there. Do kind of got like a weird little hammer candle. So maybe, just maybe, SUI is bouncing off of this level and will turn around. That would be best case scenario, because it is putting up a fight at this level. You see how it wicked down and came up, wicked down and came up. Certainly keep a close eye on this reversal idea for SUI. It would be very unfortunate if we lost this level, because that would kind of break the structure from the previous low. So we kind of want to bounce off of it and not go down like that. I just end up squiggling all over the chart. Sorry about that. All right, I do want to check back in on Bitcoin just for momentarily before I go to the next chart. Yeah, Bitcoin still kind of free falling here. Looking at, like, say, the 2 minute. Remember, this was the level I wanted us to hold, this level right here. And we did technically put in a lower low right there, but it does look like it's starting to turn around on a 2 minute chart. Doesn't mean much, but when you see, of course it's going to put up fights at support resistance levels. Literally, like the wicks, it wicked all the way down and at a very small body and hammered before that. And for everybody, just so you know, a hammer candle is when the body of the candle is like this and it hammers all the way down. It kind of looks like a hammer. A hammer can indicate a possible reversal. If you kind of go back and look at every major reversal, even on 2-4 hour charts, you'll see some pretty big hammers at the point of reversal, at the point where the chart turns around. So hopefully Bitcoin can continue to put up a fight here at 6.5. I don't really want to see things bleed out. Do want to take a quick look at H bar really quick. Yeah, H bar now has fallen just below 12 cents. I've been really liking that 12-cent H bar. Kind of an unfortunate morning. Everybody, you should have sold at 8 in the morning. You'd be up 7%. Yeah, but all good. This is a part of it. We will have, these big run-ups require, we had this conversation yesterday about the EMAs. When you see this red line right here, that's the EMA, the 50-day. And when there's bullish continuation, the price action will stay above and bounce off of the EMA. And there are times whenever the chart, right here's the EMA and right here was the top of the price action before this red candle came down, you kind of got to think to yourself, okay, well, this chart's going to have to come back to that EMA. And that is certainly what happens. And then, when in the bearish scenarios, if the chart's like this, the EMA will be on top of it for bearish continuation. But for bullish continuation, here's the EMA, here's the chart. So you kind of got to really keep an eye on that. That can be a big deal breaker for a lot of things. And hopefully H bar, continues to stay above that. I know some people wanted to see it. Also, if you consider this previous high here, kind of pull the support resistance level across at 11.7, we are still above that. So kind of hoping that, H bar can find a way to maybe, kind of bounce off this and continue. We don't want to see H bar, come down here and bleed back to 10. That would be kind of unfortunate. All right. Someone's really mad because I said oscillator. So sorry. People will pick out like the most silly things to pick. Be a highlighter and not a red pen. That's my biggest bone to pick with people. Don't point out things that are wrong. Be a highlighter and find out the things that are good. Because if you're only focusing for things that are wrong, your mentality isn't going to be positive, and you're not going to manifest positive things. Coinbase is down again. Damn. Okay. I'll go. Yep. Also similar situation with Algorand here. We have coming back to that EMA. Hopefully it holds 23. Would like to see that. I mean, it does work out like it is a little scary when you see these big runs, like when you see a big run up like this, right? And also consider, 46% in 9 days. That's pretty legit. It's pretty legit, right? The thing is that if you recall back here at Christmas time, last time we were at this level, we hit this level, we fell 37% in the next 42 days. We bounced off the 200 EMA. This is a daily chart, everybody. This is why the EMAs, when I talk about EMAs, I am telling you, if it loses the 50, it's probably going to bounce off the 200 if the bullish continuation narrative will continue. Boom. Okay. So what scares me is that we got rejected here before, and even if we put in a slightly higher high, we want to see the cup and handle play out. Remember? Cup, handle. We want to see the measured move play out. Oops. We don't want to see it. This kind of gets completely invalidated if this, double cup and double handle. I don't know if it works like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and someone said the stock market's getting crushed. Okay. I will take a look at that. But, what I'm hoping is that this is kind of like a little momentary shakeout and not like a big giant. Okay. So, S&P all 500. I mean, not really getting crushed. Well, first of all, stock market, well above 5% above its all-time high on the S&P. It just had a bad open. Just kind of flirting below that EMA. So, kind of had a pretty big gap from the open to the close. I don't think that's that big of a deal. Didn't mean to draw that. What I am saying is, boom, we'd like to hold We got a little 5,060 on the S&P. I also wanted to check the DXY. What's going on with the dollar? There's some fishy shit going on. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, if you kind of look at, well, first of all, the dollar has been kind of getting crushed, and which that's really good for us. Really good for us. But, you know, when you look at Bitcoin kind of crashing momentarily, you know, this is the 12-minute chart. Look at what the dollar's doing. Boom. I almost think that this big hammer right here, that hammer, that could have been an indicator. And that was an hour ago. So that could have been detected. That could have been detected. Karen, yes. Yes, Karen. That's it. That's it. Okay, Coinbase is working. That's good. Andy killed it on SHIB. Love that. Facebook. Wait. Instagram and Facebook are down. Are you guys serious right now? Is this for real? What's happening? It said could not load activity. Is this like one of those like another like cyber attack things? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, Facebook also not loading. Wow. This is strange. It's getting weird, everybody. It's getting weird. All right, going to run through these next couple charts here. TIA. I know you guys can't see them yet. Sometimes I'll talk about a chart without you guys being able to see it. I've done that a few times. Not proud of it. TIA. There we go. Holy shit. Wow, look at this thing. This thing wicked down and came right back up. Boom. Love it. Is everything doing that? Yes. Okay. So we already are talking a little reversal. Just a little flash crash. Just a little flash crash. FTN. Let's see how my Phantom's doing. Yeah, I think I bought my Phantom at like 69, something like that. I didn't even look at the chart. I just cold bought $1,000 in Phantom. I'll do that sometimes because like really it doesn't matter because like that Phantom, I'm holding that for the bull run. When I bought $1,000 in Phantom earlier on the show, that's not like, oh, I want to make $100 and leave. No, I'm holding that to the bull run. Phantom is one of my favorite picks. I think it's going to be a killer. I think it's going to be an absolute killer. All right. So TIA obviously momentarily bouncing back up after the little flash crash here. Still continuing. We're talking almost 7% in about 10 minutes. Not bad. On the 2-hour chart, not as bullish with a 15-3 dual band strength index, kind of, a little not the best curvature in the money flow on the oscillator. Red money flow. Perfect. What I don't like about this, I'm kind of just chilling in a downtrend here. And of course, the trend is your friend. It's kind of actually a very strange downtrend. We're going to have to eliminate some of the outliers of it. When sometimes you don't have to draw it like perfect, you can kind of eat some of the candles a little bit, so to speak, kind of like that, kind of have a better picture of the trend itself. Or you could broaden it out like that. Like in this situation, I would leave it like that. But this doesn't make sense because if you were drawing this line, you'd want to touch here. And since you can't touch, you wouldn't draw it out like that. You know what I mean? So that's kind of flirting with the idea of breaking out of the trend is the point. Because if you're drawing a line, you have to touch here and you'd have to touch here. You're not going to draw it out to get these two inside the line, if that makes sense. There's a whole bunch of theories on drawing trend lines. It gets crazy. It gets crazy. But TIA overall, trend is your friend. It's going down. But to be fair, it has reversal ideas on the 12-minute kind of coming up, fighting to get out of the trend. And also, if you want to consider, this being the beginning of an uptrend possible, so let's see how this plays out. Let's see how that plays out. If this can become, be the first higher low on TIA, it is possible. I'm not trying to catch a falling knife though, especially when you consider the angle of that. It's a pretty high degree angle. Also, couple big support resistance lines you want to consider on this one. First of all, $21. I think that one's pretty big. We did kind of flirt with this a bunch of times. That's at 1855. And then also obviously the bottom of this one's very important. At 1569. So that range kind of formed itself there. And even 1730, even from back here, I would say that one's pretty big as well. You'd like to see work a staircase its way up there. Okay, so someone asked, flare. Okay, so this is pretty classic little scenario here where we have a run up, and then it has the big. And this is what happens, everybody, when you see these big candles, like when we're crawling. When you're crawling, that's okay. When you see this, that's your sign. Most of the time, that's your sign. More times than not, when you see that candle, it's coming down. Okay. Kind of unfortunate, kind of since then. Let me make this a little big there on the line. Because it could have, tried to form a triangle. It actually broke down out of the triangle. Unfortunate. And now we are, in kind of a larger downtrend like this on Flare Network. We also lost this support resistance, which was kind of a big one to hold. But at the same time, we have held this support resistance. Okay, so if I was holding this, I would not really be trying to stick around for the party if we lost this. Don't lose that. And that line is at 0.0392. Okay. I don't know what this one is. Prime. Should I know this one? Or is this is this one of those deals? Is this one of those deals, guys? What are you doing here? What are you doing to me? What are you trying to do, huh? What are you trying to do? Prime. Echelon Prime. Okay. It's inside the top 200. This one has not hit the radar. Has not hit the radar. Echelon Prime. 539 million market cap. Okay. We can talk about this one. Daily chart. Holy shit. Oh, you guys can't see that. Boom. Daily chart. Holy shit. Here we are. Echelon Prime from October. We're up 430%. It's like PAL, but not as cool. It's like PAL, but not as cool. First thing that yells at me, you want to hold this level. You really want to hold that level. It's at $11.90. Don't lose that level. That's important. Also, consider the larger uptrend here that, it can, I didn't mean to do that. That it can, come all the way down to here and technically still be in an uptrend. Sort of like that. I don't really know how to draw that one. Yeah, something like that. So here's the uptrend that it's in. At least it's in an uptrend. That's better than it being in a downtrend, of course. If the first thing that yelled at me when I looked at the chart is if you look at the chart go up here, and then you look at the oscillator higher, lower, bearish divergent on a daily chart, not the most friendly scenario. Also, another thing that yelled at me immediately is, guys, remember, and girls, is that in bullish continuation, the EMA, we will always, the price action will stay above that EMA, that red line. Okay. It will always stay above it. But when it gets far away from it, you have to reckon it's going to come down. See how here's the EMA and here's the price action. Look how big that gap is. See that gap right there? I'm seeing yellow gap. Now it's fucking yellow. Okay. So you get my point, is that I kind of, it is a little bit removed from the EMA on the daily chart, probably going to bleed down a little bit more. And we also, on the 2-hour chart, we have a shoulder, we have a head, we have a shoulder, head and shoulders. On the 2 hours, probably going to, see this little bad boy. Well, actually, let's do that. Let's see where it will fall. Boom. And here's the neckline. Bang. So if it breaks, right now it's at 14.9. If it breaks 14.3, expect, probably a 15% drop to 12.2. And if it happens from here, you're looking at an 18.4% drop to 12.2. So there you go on Prime. Not the best setup right now. And also, it's not like you're really going to try to jump into this coin at the moment. I wouldn't. I mean, look how much this thing pumped, man. Oh my God. I mean, it could still run, but I don't know. These are the scenarios where I'd rather stick to what I know than try to get fancy and FOMO into a coin that already pumped that I don't know much about. Maybe if I knew what this coin was doing, learned about it more, which I might, but you can't know every coin outside of the top 100. I just don't have the time for it. So there you go on Echelon Prime. There you go. Facebook is down. Damn straight it is. Check in the chat. Check in the chat. Phantom and Arweave up 6%. It kept going. Damn straight, bro. Very nice. I think Phantom's going to go to like $1 in like a very short amount of time. Oh yeah, there was a little more super chat that I had. Can you let me go scroll and actually find the way he worded the question. Can you explain margins when trading futures? Yeah. So there's a couple different ways you can, leverage a position. I prefer perpetuals. For example, all right, so let's look at PHEMEX, for instance. Okay, so okay, sorry, I was trying to pull the right tab up. All right, so here we are at PHEMEX. Okay, so TON got listed on PHEMEX and AXL got listed on PHEMEX. I think TON, has been kind of boring, but it does have some promise. It has the Telegram Association. But here we are. So this is perpetuals. All right. So there's going to have USDT. All right. And all these coins are perpetual trading, So you put your tether, in here, and you are leveraging your tether. And also when you go here, when you click on the leverage, you don't want to do cross. Cross is when, say you have a $2,000 in this account and you do a $500 trade. If the trade was to get liquidated for you to lose that $5,000, instead of it getting liquidated, it will go into the money that's outside of the trade and use that money to keep the trade alive. Don't do that. It's never works. Isolated. Am I pronouncing that one right? You want to keep isolated on. So because it isolates the money that's in the trade. And if you lose that trade, you lose that trade. That's it. Okay. So that's normal perpetual trading. Margin trading, however, is a little bit different. Margin and also mock trading. You see this right here on PHEMEX, mock trading. If you want to, you can come in here and you can claim the fake tether, your MUSD balance. I have, $250,000 up. We're definitely going to claim my 500 fake per day. All right. You can fake trades. All right. We're looks like we're coming down here on the minute. I'm going to go. I think I'm feeling a short. Let's go, 20x. 19x sounds good. Oh, I was longing. Short. Boom. We do want to consult the Oracle here before we do a big giant fake trade. Big old fake trade. I don't know. It could bounce though. It's actually a really scary time to trade even with fake money. Because it is literally, if you guys look at what I'm looking at, it is dancing on that line right now. I actually feel like it might bounce up there. It has come down pretty heavy in the past little while. Anyway, if you want to fake trade on PHEMEX, you can fake trade on PHEMEX. And then also don't get in a good fake trade. And then, let's, I'm going to long it. Longing it. Boop. We're in a really big fake trade. This is awesome. It's not filling yet though. Anyway, so back to real trading. Okay. So with margin trading, what you want to do is, I don't even know if they do margin on PHEMEX or not. Oh yeah, I think they do margin on PHEMEX. I don't think I have it enabled. That's why I don't have it enabled. So normal perpetuals is when you just leverage trade with the tether that's in there, and you pay a fee to borrow the money, and you can get liquidated and lose your money. Like, that's how that works. With margin trading, what you do is, say you have $1,000, and you literally go in and borrow more money, and your ratio has to stay below a certain limit. So if you only have $1,000, you don't want to go borrowing $10,000 because you'd have a really heavy ratio and you could lose that $1,000. All right. And you do it manually. You manually borrow, say you have $1,000, I borrow $100 with my $1,000. I trade with that extra money, and then I close my trade. I pay the margin back. And the lending and borrowing system, that's how it works. I'm not a fan. I would rather just pay the fees and do normal perpetuals. It's just way less of a headache. That's just the way I do it. I've always done it that way. So, but I would just stick to normal perpetuals and not worry about all that extra stuff. Ben, did you ever make a PHEMEX trading video? I have it written. It will be filmed next week. Okay. We have a $5 super chat from Mark that was retracted. Hey, thanks for the $5. Twitter is not down because it runs on the flux. How many days before the Bitcoin halving? That's a good question. That's a really good question, actually. Let's look at that. Bitcoin halving clock. Countdown. Boom. And share this tab instead. Boom. Share this tab instead. 43 days, 12 hours, 51 minutes. There you go. 43 days, everybody. 43 motherfucking days. All right. Craziness. This is insane. I can't believe what is happening right now is happening pre-halving. Like, I'm not over it yet. I am not over it yet. Remington I can't pronounce either of your names. I watch you every day, AJ. I own your first Grogger limited edition hoodie. Hey, I have one of those. This one. You're a goat, and I don't think I'm hating. It's just a peeve. Okay, I understand, bro. I understand. Andy, $5 super chat. There's nothing there, but thank you for the super chat. We have Faz Hamed with a $5 super chat with a portfolio, $500,000 portfolio, 52% Bitcoin, 23% XRP, 15% Cardano, 5 AVAX, XLM, Doge, HBAR, Algo, VET. Goal is 5 to 6x. Oh my God. It is a $500,000 portfolio. I get it. I get holding that much Bitcoin, holding that much Ethereum because you have that much money. I think the all out assault altcoin strategy is for people that have, that are trying to get as many X's as they possibly can. If you only have a $10,000 build, I wouldn't suggest holding Bitcoin. If you have a $500,000 build, you probably should hold some Bitcoin. Should you hold 52%? No. But some for sure. And to be fair, his goal is only a 5 to 6x. So basically, dude, you do have to ask yourself, your goal is a 5 to 6x from now. And Bitcoin's already at all-time highs. So is Bitcoin going to go to 350,000? 7 times 5. I don't see that happening at all. I think XRP could 5x from here, actually. I think Cardano, AVAX, XLM, Doge, HBAR, VeChain, they're all going to 5x from here. But Bitcoin is not. And that's 52% of your bag. So even for a 5 to 6x goal, the likelihood of you achieving your goal isn't the best. I think you're way too lopsided. Bad distribution, not the best coin selection, and your goal might not get there. Okay? You're asking for Bitcoin to get to $350,000 to 5x your bag, and that's probably not going to happen. So I'm gonna have to give you like a 65, man. I'm sorry. Mark, $5 super chat. Do you think a crypto smartwatch is bullish on Solana? Okay, so Popo is making a smartwatch. That's cool. Is it connected to the phone, the Solana phone? Is it, Mark? Is it connected to that? I think that's pretty cool. Foz planning to sell some Bitcoin before the halving. Okay, that makes more sense. You know, if you want to 5x the bag, you're gonna need to be in coins that can 5x. I'm not trying to be rude. I don't want to give out bad scores to be a jerk. I'm giving out bad scores to show you, hey, like you're really lopsided. You have to be in coins that can do what you want them to do. You know. Well, yeah, I'd love to check out a crypto smartwatch. I think that's awesome. And then we have Nikita Porino just spamming. You're getting blocked out. Boom! The mass blocking. You're done. Sucks to suck. I mean, Bitcoin's not going to get cheaper. Obviously, Bitcoin's not going to get cheaper. I think Bitcoin is going to be, you know, I mean, I'm kind of torn with it, to be honest. You know, I mean, like, you know, I've really come a long way, everybody, in this past couple, you know, since leaving Hit Network, starting on my own. I've come a long way. I've never had the chance to do what I'm doing now, you know, so I am really making sure, you know, kind of double checking with myself every day that I'm doing this right. I'm trying to be mature. I'm trying to not be impulsive, trying to play these cards the best I can. And I do think to myself, you know, AJ, maybe you should buy a Bitcoin and just, you know, put it to the side, wait it out. And then the other AJ goes, dude, what are you talking about? Buy more HBAR. Shut up. Don't do that. That's stupid. Because it's kind of like you got to ask yourself, like, are you trying to, what's your goal is what it really comes down to. Why do you think I'm so stuck on that? Every day, man, I come on this show when someone sends me a portfolio, I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but what's your goal? That is the priority. That is the priority. Because my goal right now isn't to safely crawl. My goal right now is to run up the hill as fast as I can, you know? So, you know, I do kind of am torn with that, though, that, you know, that I mean, maybe there, like, obviously I feel like there will be a point where I buy a couple Bitcoin and put it on a cold storage wallet and ride away. Like, I think that will probably happen one day. But I think right now, man, it doesn't make sense for me to buy Bitcoin right now. I think a lot of people feel that way. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It is a tough decision. It is a tough decision. But I really feel like that what really does it for me is when you really kind of come over here and you do this simple math. You know, this Bitcoin, 65,000 market cap, $1.28 trillion. Trillion with a fucking T. All right. And then you come on down the list. Not far down the list, HBAR, 4 billion. VeChain, 3.4 billion. The Graph, 2.7 billion. Algorand, 2 billion. What's more likely to 5x? Algorand with a $2 billion market cap or Bitcoin with a $1.2 trillion market cap? What's going to happen first? Obviously, Algorand can get 2 billion more before Bitcoin gets 1.28 trillion more. And don't tell me about the multiplier, the way the market caps are calculated and the Bitcoin multiplier. That doesn't matter. However they evaluate those numbers to get the market cap, that's how it works here. All right. Like, when don't get into the multiplier, I can't talk about it. It gives me a headache. But yeah, so, you know, HBAR easy 20x all day, baby, all day. I do want to view the deleted message. I didn't get to look at it, guys. Come on, give me a minute here. What's up with all these Stabble people? Stable people, take a lap. No one knows what stable is. No one cares. Yes, buy more H bar. Yeah, I am. I actually am, because of a tweet that I did, I'm obligated to buy $906 in H bar, because at the time of the snapshot, there was 942 likes, 207 retweets, and 45 comments, where each like was a dollar, each retweet was $2, and each comment was -10, because I don't care what you think. So so that added up $906. I am going to do that very, very soon. I'll go easy 20x, man. I hope so. I really, really hope so. But I am going to I'm going to peace out for the day. This has been a really, really good show. 376 people in the house. You guys rock. This is amazing. I'm having a blast. Make sure you smash the like button if you haven't already. I'd really, really, really appreciate it. That's the number one thing you can do to support the channel. Also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe. It really, really makes a difference, especially for smaller creators like myself, just trying to make as much content as I can. I need your support. So I humbly ask, like and follow. Thank you. Man, I want to eat some lunch. Jada made really good soup last night, like top notch, like chicken barley with the ginger and carrots and shit. It was good. It was good. And I'm going to eat some more of that. And then I'm going to bang out this Cardano price prediction video, and I'm going to edit that bad boy and try to get it to you tomorrow, if not Thursday. So I will be getting you guys a Cardano price prediction. So maybe we'll talk about what is possible for Cardano price prediction. What's hilarious about today's show is that I have all these stories pulled and I didn't even talk about them. Here, I'm about to sign off, but I am really about to leave. I'm serious. But with rebounds on Binance listing as other meme coins run out of steam, Michael Saylor breaks silence on new Bitcoin all-time high, quickly approaching. And I really like this tweet. The price of Bitcoin is still less than 0.07 million. I really like that. That's bullish. Bullish on that tweet. U.S. Supreme Court case could change crypto industry regulation. 2 court cases before the U.S. Supreme Court could impact blockchain industry, taking power away from agencies like the SEC. Man, I hope so. Man, I really hope so. I'm not going to get into this whole story right now as I'm signing off on the show, and I forgot to go through the news. But if you want to read the story on your own, I copy and pasted it right there in the chat. There you go. Now, the SEC kind of dragging their feet, I feel like, on Ethereum. The Ethereum ETF seeks public comments, raises concerns of proof of stake. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me, guys. Do they know what the merge is? All right. There's that. And then here's my last story. Will Cardano go parabolic towards $10? This expert thinks so. Ali Martinez is the name of that person who is misleading their audience. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm going to have a Cardano price prediction coming out, but I don't think I'm going to tell you guys $10. That's for sure. I feel like Cardano, I'm going to definitely alter my prediction a little bit. And, and to be fair, everybody, you guys got to understand that with the price predictions, I've done a lot of price predictions. I've done a lot of them. And there will be some that are changed more than others. And there will be some that, might stay relatively the same, but for a different reason. I will always, like, for the ones I already did, when I come back and do a price prediction, say I did a price prediction on Ethereum and I come back and do another price prediction on Ethereum, I will definitely be at a different place now than I was before. I do stand by, a lot of what I said back then, but also, I've definitely come a long way with what I know about all the things between now and then too. I feel like now my price predictions now are a little bit more refined, a little bit less cookie cutter than before, a little bit less scripted and more just my thoughts. And I think that's more valuable for sure. Less polished, but more valuable. So yeah, my Cardano price prediction in the past was 5 to 7. I'm certainly going to be changing that this time around. So you're going to have to stick around and watch that video. There you go. I think 10x from where it is, we'll see. I don't want to say too much. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. My name is AJ Writes Crypto. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Sign up for PHEMEX. I will have a crypto chips giveaway for you guys tomorrow. Click the links down below in the description. Check it out. Fish around. Do the things. Go study. Don't go watch TV. Go study. Read some shit. About shit. Okay. All right. My name is AJ Writes Crypto. Get rich, get wrecked. Have a safe rest of your day. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. Have a good one.